Hey everyone, I'm Chris, and this is Cue the Credits. Welcome back to Cue the Credits, the home of everything physical media, boutique Blu-rays, and the art of collecting. Today we are stepping back to the 1950s in 2025 with this week's release of The Fantastic Four: First Steps. This is on a limited edition 4K Steelbook. This is the 2025 reboot of the Fantastic Four that officially brings Marvel's first family into the MCU. Now we've got to really talk about the elephant in the room. There's been a lot of Fantastic Four takes. Some good, some bad, some fan-four-stick. It's definitely been questionable for Marvel's first family. But this one does feel different. Feels like Marvel's kind of on the right track, let's say that. It's not perfect, but they're on the right track. And thankfully, this Steelbook does give collectors something premium and a really nice release. So let's get into the unboxing. Let's see what this Steelbook is all about and check out the transfer, shall we? Let's get into this then. So looking straight at the front, obviously we've got a J card here with the Fantastic Four First Steps and the ratings on there. Move around to the back, all the descriptions and tech specs. This does have Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, and it's a region-free release, so you can get it anywhere in the world and play it anywhere in the world. Included special features. Let's take this J card off, and there you go. We get a really clean front design here with obviously Johnny, Reed, Sue and Ben. You also get Herbie down there, a little bit of a cityscape. You get a lot on this. A little bit of spot gloss over the front of the characters, and it is a really nice colour. Onto the spine, just get Fantastic Four logo with Marvel Studios at the top, 4K at the bottom, and then onto the back we get an alternative with Silver Surfer, Galactus, and then all of the Fantastic Four in their civilian bodies, as you could say. I do like that they've changed this up, and realistically you could kind of display this Steelbook whichever way. The only frustration is you do get this 20th Century Studios Marvel trademark at the bottom, but it's nice that Vanessa Kirby is front and center on this because, well, if you've seen the film, you know. Onto the inside, we have the UHD disc, which has just got the tower and the launch pad, and then the Blu-ray disc that has got Herbie on. You also get these character cards here, so take those out. See the inside there, which is just the various logos of the Fantastic Four. This is across the whole. And then as you saw, we get some character cards. The way they were marketed sounded more like trading cards, which I feel like could have been a bit nicer. You get Reed, Sue there, Johnny, Ben. That's a pretty cool one. Maybe they could have made these lenticular and they could have moved. And then the Fantastic Four logo. And Herbie, yeah. That's them all there. They're fine. Like, I would have liked trading cards personally. I think it fits with the theme a bit more. But let's put Ben on the front because I'm a Ben guy. Or maybe Johnny, but this Ben one looks really cool. That is the Steelbook. All in all, quite a nice design actually. I mean, realistically, with this and Thunderbolts, we've been getting some really nice Steelbook designs coming out of Marvel. So let's check out the transfer. So the packaging is pretty nice. Let's move on to the transfer because that's a sticking point for me. If you previously watched my What I Watched in July video, I checked out the Fantastic Four in cinemas and I pegged it as the Fantastic Four. Unfortunately, that kind of continues onto this transfer. The 4K and the Dolby Vision on this realistically should make those sci-fi scenes and the cityscapes really pop. And honestly, it just looks flat. There's not that much depth and it just really, it's just quite lackluster. And even just 4 or 5 months out, the CGI looks bang average, personally. I saw this in Super Screen, which is effectively Cineworld in the UK's like big screen, but it's not as big as IMAX, but it's like a Dolby audio and stuff, and it looked fine there. Watching it on 4K, yeah. As for the Atmos track, it's loud. Yep, it's loud. It's better. It's better than the visuals. Like, the Atmos track does lift this up a little bit, but still, it's tentpole. You know, this is meant to be Marvel's big thing. Like, I'm just really frustrated, to be honest, that these Marvel films used to make you go, oh my God, this looks incredible. And now I'm just kind of like, well, I'm getting it for the collection, and I've got all the rest of the post-Infinity Saga Steelbooks, so I need to get this. But all in all, the audio track is pretty good. It's not reference by any means. The visuals definitely aren't reference quality. Realistically, with that like 50s, 60s inspired theming, I would expect this to be more punchy visual wise, and honestly Thunderbolts gave me a little bit more oomph. Special feature wise, first off, they're all on the Blu-ray disc. Nothing apart from the film and the audio commentary is on the 4K disc. But those 3 featurettes that you get on the Blu-ray disc are effectively just people chatting about the making of and stuff like that. Once again, it's pretty lackluster. They're not that long either, so they're quite short, but at least we do get a couple of featurettes. You also do get a gag reel and some deleted scenes. Now, the director Matt Sackman has said there was a lot of stuff on the cutting room floor. I mean, we missed out on whole characters that were in the trailer that weren't even in the final film. So it would be really nice to get a director's cut. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure pigs will fly before Marvel actually put some money into like deving a whole director's cut because of all the amounts of CG and time that would take to get that released. But you do get a couple of special features, so I mean, at least it's not a bare bones release. For the film itself, my opinion hasn't really changed from seeing it the first time. Honestly, I was really excited for another Fantastic Four movie, and this just didn't deliver on what it should have been. There are some standout performances, mainly Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, and you can't not talk about this film without talking about Herbie. What an adorable little sidekick. But realistically, that's kind of where the book stops. There is an end credit scene that made me more excited than probably the majority of the movie, and I feel like Galactus being in the MCU should have been something else. Maybe he'll come back, who knows. But this film was always here to be that transition point into the next set of Marvel films, and it does do that. It's just I'm hoping with the space between productions that we're going to start to get some good superhero films again. Fingers crossed. So, final thoughts. Is the Fantastic Four First Steps limited edition steelbook worth picking up? No, not for full retail cost. Like, the design is really nice. As I said, it's a really nice design. Is it worth £34.99 in the UK? I'm pretty sure it was something like $45, $50 in the US. Not really. I can't see it selling out. I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be able to find it online on eBay in secondhand stores for maybe like £10, $10 within 6 months. Obviously, if you are like myself and you've got all of the Marvel Steelbooks, then, you know, grab it just in case for some reason this sells out. But you're going to feel a little burned because I don't feel great with my decision. What did you think of the Fantastic Four First Steps? Are you in my camp of not really enjoying it, or did you think it was absolutely incredible? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're there, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with your friends so they can also hear me absolutely bag on a Marvel property that I've just spent a chunk of money to get. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.